I want to talk about what Donald Trump has done since he became president-elect. If I'm not mistaken, today is the 8th. And let's look at the list. And these are the kind of conversations you have to have with your liberal friends. Be like, Trump is a Nazi. He's a dictator. He's the most worstest person in the world. Watch this. Since Trump got elected, stock market hits record high. Migrant caravan at our border dissolves. Hamas calls for end to war. Bitcoin hit records high. Putin ready to end Ukrainian war. Qatar kicks out Hamas leaders. EU will buy U.S. gas and not Russian gas. Putin will sell oil in U.S. dollars. Zelensky phones Trump and Elon. New York mayor ends vouchers for illegals. Mexico to stop migrants at U.S. border. China wants to work peacefully with us. And big U.S. companies to move out of China. I repeat, he's been elected in office for 3 days. In fact, 2 days. So in 2 days, ladies and gentlemen, this is what Donald Trump has accomplished just by walking around, basically, and making a few phone calls. And I want you to understand something. We were going to go to war with China because China was feeling itself. You know what I'm saying? It was smelling itself. Mexico wasn't showing us no respect because they were supposed to be stopping them people at the border. But see, when he started talking to them about their tariffs, this is why the media was like, no, the tariffs are bad. Because he's sitting there talking to them but threatening other nations, saying, no, man, I'm going to put 300% tariff on you. He's like, man, you can't do nothing like that. Why the hell I can't? And they're like, no, this dude crazy. He might just put this tariff on us. And you got to understand the advantage that Donald Trump has. Everybody in the world saw them people trying to kill Donald Trump. Everybody in the world saw him fall down, stand up, say fight, 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 fight. Well, before he said that, he said, let me get my shoe, let me get my shoe, let me get my shoe, fight, 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 fight. And everybody got to see the character of that man because he didn't go run and hide. So if you a world leader and you see, okay, clearly this is a brave man, but he might just be damn crazy. Because the deep state, which don't for a moment think the deep state of America, has not threatened Qatar, has not threatened Putin, has not threatened Zelensky, has not worked with Hamas, has not been in control of China or Mexico or any of the big companies that move to China that are going to bring their ass back. Everybody's scared of the deep state. Everybody and their mama scared of the big bully. And so you sit there and you watch him say, nah, I'm about to go beat the bully up. And you saw what he did the first time. Now he pissed off? Oh, yeah. And he out for blood? Nah, dog, we gonna pass. If I'm Mexico and I'm the president of Mexico, Mr. President, I want to tell you I'm looking forward to working with you. Period. Point blank, period. I ain't playing no games with this man. If I'm Hamas, No. Hey man, we gonna stop this war. Well, it's death to Israel. No, it ain't. Not today. No, not today. Not today. It ain't. Because we gonna die. All of us. And that's what you see going on with Donald J. Trump. And guys, there's so much stuff that he's saying that he getting ready to do. It's crazy. Watch this one. Now, shout out to Wide Awake Media. I'm always checking them out. Now, this is what he's talking about for the climate change foolishness that's allowing them to steal our money.
One of the most urgent tasks.
Don, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Mr. President. I didn't mean to talk to you crazy like that, but hold on. You're a little too loud, and you starting too early, Don. I need you to chill. So, the whole climate change hoax is the bread and butter of the World Economic Forum. It's how they extract money from me and you and our pockets and our nation's pockets and then weaponize it against us. For example, cow farts, saying you need to capture cow farts. Methane is bad for the environment. You understand what the hell I'm saying to you? Remember all the crazy things they were saying? That we need to lower the CO2, the carbon emissions. You got to remember all the crazy stuff these people were saying. And this is what my president had. And this is my president. He ain't your president, he my president. What'd you say? Nah, he my president. I don't give a damn what you say. I don't care how you feel, this is my president. Kick rocks.
One of the most urgent tasks, not only for our movement, but for our country, is to decisively defeat the climate hysteria hoax. The ocean is rising, it's rising. It's coming, it's within 300 years, we're going to gain 1/100th.
Now, you know who that is. You know he's talking about Bill Gates, right? Yeah. This Bill Gates, this is World Economic Forum. Remember, they're the people who've been pushing this. This is why I get so excited.
An inch in the ocean and have a little more beachfront property. It's going to be a terrible thing. No, it's a hoax. The whole thing is it's so crazy. In the meantime, our factories can't perform.
Mm-hmm.
They want us to use wind, intermittent wind. Darling, I'd like to watch the president tonight on television. No, you can't. The wind isn't blowing, right? The wind isn't blowing. There's no television tonight, darling. The wind isn't blowing. And by the way, our house went down to about 30% of the value because we're near a windmill that makes a lot of noise, kills all our birds, and ruins the landscape. Other than that, it's a wonderful thing for the environment. These people are crazy.
Now, you know what I think is amazing? When he says these people are crazy, the news media would take that and they would turn it into him, make the constituents of the Democratic Party think it's him talking about them. No, the people he's talking about is the World Economic Forum. It's the green movement people who want to rob America, and they are crazy. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the premise of this video is I'm telling you things you can tell your liberal friend. Because you're going to have a friend, at some point in time, they're going to get ready to wake up. They're going to get ready to wake up. Because when this war stops, when everything goes back to normal, when gas prices come down, when everything is normal, they're going to have to sit there. And if they don't wake up, then damn it, don't ever talk to them again, because they will never wake up again. They will never wake up after this. They're going to have to sit back and look around. They're going to say, shit, life seemed a little bit better under Donald J. Trump. Yeah, my life a little bit better under Donald J. Trump. Now, they may be sitting there saying, I still can't kill babies. But you say, okay, have a baby. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Be a millionaire.
But they're radical climate people, and I don't believe they mean it.
No, they don't
can't mean it because it's too easy. They can't mean it. The radical left's fear-mongering about climate and our future is no longer just scaring the American youth. It's destroying America's economy, weakening our society, and eviscerating our middle class. It's really hurting us. And conservative leaders, think tanks, and intellectuals must be fearless in calling out the lunacy of what you're seeing and what you're being led into. The world is not ending. Our future is not dying.
Amen.
We have to defeat the climate hoaxsters once and for all. You know,
everything my God made still works, and he decides when it rolls up like a scroll, and that's what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with what Bill Gates said.
They said we only had 12 years to live. That was 4 years ago. Remember?
Yeah, remember that. I remember that.
Our country has 12 years.
Yeah, that was AOC crazy behind. And they believe it.
And that was like, I said, oh, what happened? What happened? They said, it's the climate. I said, really? Oh, that doesn't make sense. So that means we only have 8 years. That's ridiculous. The real problem is with nuclear weapons, we may only have 6 months. You talk about global warming, that's the real global warming, not the global warming hoax that they don't even use it anymore. They call it climate change. Remember, they used to call it global warming.
Yep.
The planet is warm, but that wasn't working out too well because a lot of places were extremely cool. So they were getting killed. They were getting killed.
Why is President Paul comedian?
And then they changed it all of a sudden, climate change, because you can't miss on climate change. It can go up, it can go down, it can go 15 different directions. It's climate change, it's killing us. Now these people have got a lot of problems.
This is why you gotta love this president. This is why you gotta love the Don. This is why I love the Don. Because he be on his game, man. This is why I love him. He on his game at all points in time, even when his ears bleeding, baby. Woo! Let's get her done. This is the final thing I want to show y'all for this episode. You know, being one who survived hurricanes and lost a lot in multiple hurricanes, not one, it pisses me off to the highest point of pistivity on the black pistivity scale. Now, you may be white, y'all don't have the same pistivity scale. You may be Latino, you don't have the same pistivity scale. You may be Jewish, you don't have the same pistivity scale as me. Y'all got different pistivity scales. This pisses me off to the highest of the black festivity scale to see this right here. And I need you to understand. I'm going to read it to you, because this don't make no damn sense. We all American people, and nobody should be doing anything like this. Let me read this to you. So I'm going to make it big so you can see it. All right. This is what the FEMA workers were told by FEMA. This is what they were told when they were going down for Hurricane Helene. And remember, you were wondering why all these people were just like sitting around, not getting any help, not doing anything. Implement best practices. No one goes anywhere alone. Avoid homes advertising Trump. Practice de-escalation and preventative measures. Communicate and follow the rules. Bring a towel with you tomorrow in the field. Frequent breaks in water and drink water. Avoid high salt diets and coffees. Coconut water is a fast way to replenish your electrolytes quickly. But look at what the hell is at the top of this list that they're telling people to do. No one goes anywhere alone. Avoid homes advertising Trump. So what you're trying to tell me is, and these are the relief workers in Florida that were sent in from FEMA. So what you're trying to tell me is, you went into Trump country, which is Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, where the hurricane hit, and you gonna avoid everybody who's advertising Donald Trump? Do you know that's every damn house in Florida? I was just in Florida. Every house in Panama City, Florida, had a Trump sign. Every house. So what you're saying is those people got hit by a hurricane. No power, no food, no water. And you're going to make a decision if you're going to help a human being based on their political affiliation, not the fact that they're American. See, this the stuff right here that gets me to that high point of the festivity scale. That's just wicked and evil. And this is why I love what he said earlier today, the video I showed you earlier, well, yesterday, where he said, you know what, I'm going after the permanent bureaucracy inside the government. Because I don't care who you vote for, dog. And that's not how people treat each other. If we all hell done broke loose around us, hurricane done hit, I'm not going to let you starve because you had a Kamala Harris sign in your yard. That's dumb. That's stupid. That's evil. That's wicked. And so they incentivize wickedness. I had to show y'all that one because that one pissed me off to the highest point of the black festivity scale. I know y'all didn't even know that existed. Now you know. There's a black festivity scale.